Hello everyone, I'm your host Matt, aka Legion Rex, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Mass Effect. In the last part we reached Eden Prime only to find it in ruins after being attacked by creatures known as Geth, who are synthetic life forms that are believed to have just lived behind like this veil for years, but have for some reason come to Eden Prime in search for a beacon. We recently recruited Ashley, and now are on the search for the beacon, so that way we can get it before the Geth does. Okay. Oh, okay. Got the Scorpion. I'm gonna give that to me, actually, because that is very good for me. So I have now better armor. It's good to have this good armor early on in the game. Take your guns out, please, because I know there's enemies here. Yeah. Here. I am actually going to level up, apparently. Actually. Yeah, get fucked. Ow, shit. Fuck you. Ah. Ow! I did not see him coming. Alright, open the crate. Get some stuff. And investigate the dig site, and then we'll level up.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Now, mark our entries viewed. Gotta investigate the camp. Alright, level up. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 6 points. That's a lot more than you got originally. Alright, so let's just go with, let's go update our charm to max. As you can tell, I am actually gonna kind of go to a Paragon, kind of character, so... I'm gonna upgrade to that to get marksman, and I'm also gonna upgrade this so we can get adrenaline burst, because adrenaline burst is going to be extremely helpful. For you, I'm going to put 2 points into sentinel because that lowers cooldown, and I'm going to give you some decryption. And Ashley, I'm going to get you up to get adrenaline burst, and also up to get shield boost, so that way you... Okay. I'll be micromanaging my team a lot more as the game goes on. This first mission is relatively simple.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Wait, fuck. Alright, sucker. Alright. Okay, that did not go nearly as well as I thought. Why is shotgun F2? It's normally F4. Again, I feel like I'm relearning the controls of this game, for the first time, because I'm so used to how this game originally played back in the day. It plays a lot more like Mass Effect 2 and 3 now, which is a good thing. It's more consistent, but definitely something I have to get used to, almost. Alright.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright. Alright, here. Okay, good. Open up.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay, this option's really funny, but we're not doing it. Should we? It's really funny though. No.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Alright. If you chose the renegade option, you just punch him. That's why I was debating it, because it's really funny.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oof.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Ooh. I think Ashley's stuck. Ooh. Oh my god, it looks wonderful! Oh, I'm loving this remaster. Ashley, are you stuck? Ashley. There we go. Yeah, sometimes your squad mates will get stuck. So. If I can get them before he... There we go. I want to put this here. Adrenaline burst here. Okay, I can just use the wheel. I don't know why I'm not just using my mouse wheel, to be honest. Okay. Open the crate. Decrypt.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It is safe, my friends.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Yeah, tell me about the ship, please.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Blake, is there something you want to tell us?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What you got?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Okay, so these are speech checks. Bottom left is usually for intimidate. Top left is usually for Paragon. Since we have enough charm, we'll be able to get the Paragon.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Alrighty then. Oh, and they give us some stuff, which is always good.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Oh. Oh! Oh, so he's dead. Oh, wonderful. Well, that's just peachy, isn't it? We'll deal with our inventory stuff in a bit. So.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Yeah, Cole did mention you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Calm down, Ashley.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I don't know what that noise was, but okay. Okay, so let's go to equipment, and we're gonna start equipping some stuff onto people. I'm gonna give you the Avenger, because you're gonna be using mainly assault rifles, and you're gonna be using pistols mainly. Give myself that, because that's better. You are going to get the Edge 1. As for me, I also use shotguns, so I'm going to... yeah, I'm going to switch to this one. This one seems a little bit better. I'll leave you in that for now. Okay. And then let's take a look at the upgrades we got. Armor piercing. We're dealing with Geth, so I'm going to give myself in armor piercing. Put a combat sensor on there too. And as for Ashley, I'm also going to put on high caliber barrel for you. And I'm going to give you... And that's fine. Just leave that there. As for armor, there's nothing there for that yet. Give me high explosive explosive grenades. Mark all that as you, because that's gonna bother me. All right. Thank you for killing them for me. Use sabotage, please. There we go. You know, if you would be able to aim it. Oh shit! Ah. Okay, shit. I was playing with fire there. I really should not have done that. That was a mistake. Alright. I almost died there. Yeah, I've definitely have not played this game in a while, because I forgot how quickly you can die in Mass Effect 1 if you're not careful. Especially since you can't heal undercover like in 2 and 3. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, I think that's everyone. I'm pretty sure. Activate the tram controls, and then we'll make it to our next destination, which is where the beacon should be, I would imagine.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Well, I just shut down that one, so don't worry. We'll be fine. It does not seem to like the fact that I want to use a shotgun, or my pistol, which is really bizarre. Alright, oh wait, no, switch to that, please. Shock troopers are basically just like stronger versions of Geth troopers, and they can put down no shields, and they have like shotguns. Okay. Okay, go here. Here. There's one here. Here. I'm missing a charge and I forget where it is. Oh, it's over here. I just completely passed it. They give you like 5 minutes for this, and it's more than enough time. Yeah, slide to me, please. Open the crate. gonna be dealing with husks, so... Get fucked. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Alright, open the technician kit. There's an Omni tool in there that I cannot use because I am not a, what you call a tech user. That has easy decryption, so let's go here. Here, open the crate. And there's more loot over here, and then after that we should be done with Eden Prime. So... I do like how there's a stamina bar now. That was something that wasn't in the original game. You kind of had to, like, guess. Almost. Oh, shit. Yeah, you kind of had to, like, guess how much stamina you had left, but there is now, like, a stamina part, which is so helpful.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Alright, now let's take a look at the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I'm not too sure exactly, but it definitely looked like a warning of some kind.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador, and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. So this is the med bay. And the med bay has a cool thing about it. It has this little thing, which is an aid station, and it replenishes your Medigel, where you get automatic free refills on all the Medigel. So honestly, if you play Dark Souls, it's like the Estus flasks. You constantly you don't have to worry about ever running out, because you can always go to like a safe space to go like refill it. Let's talk to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright. I don't know if Kaidan has anything to say.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
He does not, no.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, I think that's pretty much everything we can do on the Normandy. At least until we get back on it. So, Actually, there is one thing I do know there's one thing we actually have to do. So let's go down the elevator. Which moves a lot faster now. Which is really nice. These are your lockers. They will allow you to equip and de-equip stuff on your squad mates outside of missions, and as you can see, there are 6 of them, therefore there are 6 squad mates in the game. We have 2 of them right now, which is Kaidan and Ashley. Select this guy.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Not right now, thanks.
No problem. Keep checking back.
Alright. Yeah, just want to get him out of the way, so that way I'm able to get licenses pretty quickly and off the bat prior to talking to him again and getting stuff I need. So let's move up here. Run into the door. Ah, yes. Examining things. If you examine things, you can get, like, little codex stuff as well as EXP. So it's always good to pretty much examine whatever you can just so you can get the EXP for it. Okay. Let's, we're not going to talk to Joker just yet, so let's go here, quick save, and let's, like, actually save as well. Alright, and that should do it for this part of Mass Effect. I'm glad you all watched, and I hope to see you all next time. Take care.